afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. This is going to be quite a long one, this, I think. Yeah, I'm on Soy 4 here, of course. Not that you need me to tell you that. On the way up to Don Muang airport to go and meet a mate of mine who's coming over from Singapore. And then once I meet my mate, we're going to go down to Chatham, catch up with a few more pals down there. Yeah, I visited Chatham quite a lot over the years because old Fergie used to live down there. So we spent a lot of time down in Chatham, got to know quite a few of the guys living down there. Nice little town, not great, you know, won't set the world on fire when it comes to nightlife. It's okay. It's a nice place for a few days, and my mate's missus has got a family down there, so sort of killed two birds with one stone. So my mate could keep her happy, and we could have a night out on our own. A couple of nights out on our own, having a few beers, which we duly did. And this bloody taxi, yeah, I told this guy, he's a nice fella, but I told him, I said, look, go straight up Soy 4, but he insisted on turning down Soy 6. I said, just go straight up Soy 4, because if you go up Soy 6, this little dog leg, you still got to go over the junction of Soy 3. But if you just go straight up Soy 4, all you've got to do is turn left and you're right. Well, you know, left and right, but you know. And he took us up here, got us in this snarl up, and then we got all the snarl up at the junction, at the crossroads with Soy 3 and 4. So we got that snarl up. There's quite a bit of personal interest in this one as well. Just sit around in Bangkok traffic. I think a feeling most of us know. It's really horrible. Finally we got going. Yeah, I think it's Q Condor is to the right. I think that's Q condominium. Could be. I could be wrong. Probably am wrong. I don't really pay much attention to condos. Then finally we managed to squeeze out into the traffic. But just squeezing up Soy 4, we'd have missed all this. We'd have avoided all this. But it'd be just no, we just want to have it. No, I know what I'm doing. So I just let him go. I thought, okay, mate, you know, you go for it. I think this is actually a Wednesday or something, or maybe a Thursday. Yeah. About lunchtime. Because my mate was arriving at 2. I thought, give myself plenty of time to get up there. And I was planning to Cambodia a few weeks later, so I thought I wanted to suss out Don Muang. I've not been up there for a while. So I thought, give myself a chance to suss it out. Check, you know, see where the checking desks are and all that. Yeah, I had to cut this quite a bit because it's like sat in traffic. Nobody wants to watch that. Bad enough in real life, let alone have to watch it on YouTube. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting out of Bangkok for a few days. Even though Rich, my mate, he said, you know, let's try and gerrymander the weekend, a good old vintage Friday, Saturday night in Bangkok. But his missus were having none of it. You know, she's not a chance, we're going to Charm. So we were screwed basically. I made a big brains trust. Because I came back on my own on the Thursday. I came back on my own, I think, on the Friday morning. This was Thursday. I think we stayed Thursday, Friday night. and I came back on my own on the Saturday. But Rich couldn't get out of it. He just no way, you know, because he had family commitments there down in Chatham with his in-laws, with his wife's family. So finally moving. How far will we get? We get across the intersection here. There you go, that's the crossroads. See, we're top of Soy 4 now, so we could cut all that crap out there just by squeezing up Soy 4. That's that new shopping centre. There used to be a good bar there, Bamboo Bar. I just thought, I've slowed this down for a reason. Because mainly this really is my old stomping ground. Around the Soy 1, between Soy 1 and Soy 3. Used to walk this way quite a lot, because here there used to be a KFC, if memory serves me right. There used to be I think the Bangkok Bank HQ was there. Could still be there. It's a big building. And this here, that's your petrol station. Used to be a food court, now it's a seafood place. Next to the old Soy 1 complex. Used to be a good little bar area, that. Used to be some decent little bars in there, but then it got overrun by ladyboys and just ruined it. And here's Soy 1. This is my old spiritual home in Bangkok. That really is my old spiritual home, where the Golden Palace used to be. And this little shop here, you can see just in front of you, that's where I used to get my Bangkok Post every Friday when I used to come up from Chanterbury, buy my Bangkok Post. And you used to pay your money, and your change used to come out on a little basket. Excuse me, yeah, and your change would come out like on a basket that was sellotaped onto a bamboo pole. I used to crack my mate Rob up, and so some weekends he used to come out from the Golden Palace and just wait there for me to come. So, because he always knew that I'd buy my paper. I used to crease him up. He's a tall fellow, Rob. I used to bend over and double laughing. I think it's a restaurant now, yeah. Yeah, good old Soy 1, they were golden days indeed. You can see those big steel advertising hoardings. Big scaffolding. When lightning used to strike those, what a racket that made. That was sensational noise. Yeah, the Golden Palace was just near those, just before those. You get a big storm sometimes, wow, the lightning would just strike that big framework. Got coffee in this one as well. Yeah, I remember the days coming out the Soy every Friday. We used to have a few beers by the pool. I used to read my drink, then come down and walk down to the footbridge, over the footbridge, then along past that dodgy chemist shop, then past the garage there, then down Soy 4. Then some, depending on time, here he goes. Remember this one, Soy 0, Buckskin Joe Village, whatever you call it the Soy 0, Buckskin Joe, call it what you will. I had a good look around there, and there's nothing there, absolutely nothing remains, no sign at all. There used to be a bar complex there. And this used to be the Trail of Tears in Gitaxi going up to the airport, the old airport where I'm going today. Yeah, when it used to be the main airport. Yeah, many a guy's probably sat here in the past fighting back the tears. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. Okay, one time Rich going home, stuck his head out the taxi. I'm being sat by the pool at Golden Palace. We could actually hear him howling. He was we could actually hear him we were by the pool at Golden Palace. We could hear him howling. He's a wacky lad like that. Home we go. And you go past those big scaffolding monstrosities. Yeah, the Golden Palace was just sort of down here. You can see the hoardings. You were just next to the hoardings. ugly as hell, but you know, that area just means the world to me. Used to be. It was my world. You know, there's a big scaffolding stuff there. Like I said, when Lightning used to belt off that, probably still does. What a racket! What a racket that made. And here we are now. That's my favourite building in the whole planet, I think. Good old Bangkok Tower. I could start building in the 90s. I can remember just watching it slowly grow until it finished in 97. You used to see it from my old rooftop out in Bangkok. Nights towards the end of the month, I used to think, oh, I wish I could be there now. Have a few cans up on roof and just a few beers up on roof. Just think, wish I could be there now. Come on, Farty, just wait to end the month, only a few days, you'll be back. Under its silent gaze, watching down on my shenanigans like a sentinel. Love the building, absolutely super. This is it now. Out. As soon as you got to this point, that was it. Bangkok was behind you. Just the airport, heading back for a bleak European winter. Heartbreaking. Yeah, could be. And now we go up past the old ARL, the new ARL, which I didn't like. I found it a bit sterile. Here we are now, Don Muang. Good old Don Muang. Still a decent airport, you know. The plan was to meet Rich. Yeah, the plan was to meet Rich here at 2 o'clock. I arrived about quarter to 1, so I had a bit of time to kill. But that's what I wanted. I wanted to suss it out for when I flew to Cambodia in a week or so's time, a couple of weeks' time after this. So I had to wander around the terminal building, just had a few pints while I waited for Rich. Got some drinks for the trip down. It was just nice being back in Don Muang, you know, it really was. Because for me, they just got it absolutely brilliant, you know, nice and easy to use. And then they went and jumped over to Swanepoel. There's nothing wrong with Don Muang for me. There's nothing wrong with Don Muang. They got it just right for me. The last time I flew into Don Muang, it's just like plain sailing, straight through everything, baggage reclaim, everything. They just went down to get a taxi from the new taxi rank that they had. And just woof, it's just smooth as silk, as they say. Yeah, so I'm just waiting here for Rich now. Just thought I'd do a bit of filming. You know, why not? Why not? The plan was basically just to, as soon as Rich came, just to get a bolt, just to get a grab or a bolt, which we did eventually, you know, for a very reasonable. I think it's about 2,000 baht, so it's very reasonable. And Rich duly turned up because he had Wi-Fi on his flight, so he could keep in touch with me, which was very handy. You know, very handy indeed. Afternoon, ladies. Hello, plants. No noisy car, whatever it is. So a nice hour and a half on my own. A few beers, and then Rich duly turned up. We got our grab or bolt. Can't remember which exactly. And me and Rich catching up. And Rich actually texted me. So, you know, so if his missus knew they were going out on the rouse around Chatham that night, then she'd have tagged along. She'd have had none of it, you know. So basically, Rich was like, don't, you know, if she asks, just tell her that we're meeting Tony. You know, do not, you know, you know, which is fair enough. You know, she'd be seeing her family anyway, so. And here we're rolling down. That's the Bangkok again. Well, I said, it's been a long time since me and Rich have been out in Thailand together. I think last time before this was about, oh my word, about 2009 or 2010. We went over to Kanchanaburi for New Year with my then girlfriend and Rich and his missus and his newborn daughter. And old Fergs come with us, old Fergie come with us. Yeah, it was quite a jolly little trip. This is good old Bangkok, stretching away. It just did feel nice getting out of the city for me, because I've been about 7 days in Bangkok. I love the place, but you know, it can grate after a few days. You think, oh, I could do some fresh air. Yeah. I kept thinking that's bird shit on window, but it's not. It's some sort of print. Yeah, skies were looking a bit moody, but the rain held off for the best part, I think, until we stopped. Until we actually stopped, and then it started lagging down. Because of course, with the Thai lass in tow, we had to stop about 4 or 5 times for food. And Richie's missus, my word, she can eat. There's now to her, but she can tuck it away. These Thai girls, how much they can eat, amazes me. Yeah, she's seeing what's going on. But said, no, we're going for a walk. We weren't. We're going out the piss. Having a good old day. I wonder how many tons of concrete went into making Bangkok. Must be billions and billions and billions, really. But it's such a great city. It really is, you know. I love the place. It's easy saying that now, sat from the armchair in a sort of cool late summer day in Rochdale. It's quite easy to get a bit starry-eyed over Bangkok again, but when you're there for weeks and weeks for days and days and days on the run in the heat, you do think, yeah, I won't mind just getting out for a few days. I think the only time I've been out was when I went to my UTI for a couple of days. And here we go, this is our pit stop. It's on the Pet Kasim Highway, so you know you're on the way. Well out Bangkok, well behind us, pretty much. Rich, it is missing food. She's happy there's food coming up. Cheese toast is from 7-Eleven. I think that's what we had. Backpacking it. That's a fairly newish phenomenon for me, that 7-Eleven grub. So I used to have it ages ago. I can remember they used to do like a custard toaster, which was really nice. But I don't seem to do them anymore. They used to I think it was like jam and custard toaster. It was absolutely gorgeous. But they stopped doing them. They were really nice. But every 7-Eleven now is rammed. No, unfortunately, they didn't sell beer. Just that beers in car that I bought in Don Muang. And the Bacardi Breezes as well. Yeah, the trip was about two and a half hours from Bangkok, from Don Muang down to Chatham. We got quite lucky because we avoided most of the bad traffic. Here we go. This is me. There's my foot. No, it's not. Okay, I'll pick this up in a minute, guys. Hold on. And then it was finally time to get going again. We'd had plenty of scoff. Richard's missus were quite happy. She was quite replete. And we weren't that far off Chatham, so we got back on the road. I think it's a Sandwich on Crown. Past all the salt flats. If you've been down here, I think it floods with tide water. Then the sun bakes it all away and it just leaves the salt behind. you see it all for sale, massive sacks. During the hot season, you just see it all white and crystalline. And you can actually go walking out. I was coming back in a minivan once from Chatham, and you could, and they stopped. Just some people in the van went to buy some salt. And I just went for a walk out through one of these salt fields, and the heat was just all the sun was beating back off the drying salt. The heat was the hottest thing I'd ever felt in my life. It was absolutely intense. I had to come back, and I was like, no, I can't handle that heat, and that was too bloody hot. But like I said, the traffic was fairly light most of the way. But the Pekisam Highway doesn't have a good reputation. I think it's the most deadly road in Thailand. It sees more fatal crashes. So it's always a bit of relief to get there. On this day we had a decent driver, he was a good fella. So just making good tracks down through all the salt flats. Under lead in the skies. But the beer that I bought was going down quite nicely. And Richie still texted me, don't say anything to the missus about tonight, I think he was more looking forward to just having a bit of time out with an old pal. Because I've not been in Asia for 7 years, so but now it's just nice to be back with a face from the olden days. I'm going to meet another face from the olden days later. My mate Tony. He's not a video, but still, it was just nice to meet him. A lot of the guys who were around in China at the time have passed away now, God rest their souls. Old Fergie died. Brian died, Alfie died, quite a few moved away, Now we're getting closer. You start to know you're getting closer when you start seeing the palm trees. That's when you know you're on the peninsula, apparently. The fauna changes, the fauna and the flora changes. I mean, we actually get on the Malay Peninsula. Start to see the old rocky outcrop start to spring up. I think now we're just outside Petbury. I think we've just gone through Petbury. And so we weren't too far away, excuse me. So we weren't too far away. And me and Rich just looking forward to getting into some beers and being daft, just for old time's sake. If anyone recognises exactly where we're at, it'd be great if you could just drop a note in the comments. So I think you're about here. But memories, I've got good memory. I think we're getting close to Chatham, between Petbury and Chatham, on the Pekisam Highway. Excuse me again, sorry. Yeah, we used to come down the minivans like this, and we just passed. The first sign that we're actually getting close used to be when you see that big mountain, that big rocky outcrop, just outside Chatham. And that was always a welcome relief to see that. You knew your journey was over, and you weren't far from your next beer. I think we actually see that mountain I was talking about in a minute. As soon as you see that, you know you're there. Oh, just like magic. The magic of cinema. That's when you know you're near Chatham. I think my mate Tony lives just near that. I think he bought an house just near there. There's a good fishing park around there as well. It's one of those ones. It is a fishing park. It's not proper fishing. You do everything except put the thing on the hook for you. Even now, getting closer to it. Yeah, it was just nice to be back. I haven't been in Chatham. I think last time I was in Chatham would have been about, oh man, let me see, about 2008. No, about 2010, 2011. The last time I've been to Chatham. I came down with old Fergs. Long after we moved back. After everything had gone tits up for Fergs, we came down for a few visits when he come back to Bangkok. Just before he passed away, so about 2010. I know we're nearly there now. If this was it, you know, in a minute you turn off, you go down that sort of curly road, actually takes you into Chatham. You know, the highway sort of branches off, there's a little branch off the highway, and then you're there. I think Richard's mother-in-law moved down there around about 2010, and then Richard's sister-in-law and her family moved in. I think Richard's mother-in-law had a somtam stall or something on Chatham Market, on the night market or something like that. So all the family sort of moved to help her, as they do in Thailand, you know. Family number one in it and all that, so yeah, I think this is where you turn off in a minute. Yep, go like a flyover type thing, then over the train line. Then you're like a dog leg back on yourself and go through Ferg's old village room. So yeah, just down here, little village. Just got over the train line. You might have caught a quick glimpse of it. Get down here, I just see Ferg's old house. It's all overgrown now. Looks quite sad. There's my camera case. This is the DJI pocket, that's why it's a bit shaky. Yeah, turn back on ourselves and go to the village. Go through the... Well, it was like a little housing community. Houses weren't particularly pleasant, but they're okay. They were nice enough, you know. Putting quite a bit of time there with old Fergs. Me and my old girlfriend when we were visiting.
No, I think I'll pass that one, mate.
You can see now by the sun it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we made pretty good time getting down, a couple of hours. No, me and Rich just wanted to drop the white. This is a village here. I think you'll see old Ferg's house in a minute, right at the end. God rest his soul. It's a long story. One I might share with you on the next channel. There you go, Ferg's old house. Yep. And all this was a swamp. I'll sort those out. Oh, this is like a swamp. And there used to be like a little catfish. You can see the mountain in the background that we just drove past. And I'm going to drop Richard's missus off. Rich was like, yes, please, let's go beer. Because it's only a 5-minute drive into town where we're staying. And there we go. That's the end of the journey, pretty much. I didn't film us arriving at the hotel. But that's pretty much it. So I'll break off here and can pick up later. And later indeed, next morning, just outside the hotel, on Sloyd bus station. Had a very nice night. Me, Rich, Tony, just catching up, having a good laugh. It's just lovely just to be back in Chatham. It's quite a windy day, I'm afraid, this day. I was going down for my breakfast. I thought, just do a quick bit of filming. It's quite a lively little soy, this. It's quite good fun. There's some nice little bars. Plenty of friendly wenches and stuff, if that's your thing. It certainly is mine, so... Yeah, well, this gives me the perfect chance. Just to remind you all that the new channel, Farty's Asia Party, will be going live in about 1 month from today. About 5 weeks or so. About 5 or so weeks, yeah, be going live. I'll put a link in the description. There's nothing there yet, but there will be. Just pop in, subscribe if you're interested in seeing more content from me. Because it's going to be a lot more detailed, a lot more interesting, I hope. This one was a bit drawn out, but still, it was quite a journey. And there used to be a little bar down here, owned by a Dutch fella, and he lost the plot, God bless him. He was a nice guy, can't remember his name. And they used to meet and play Scrabble, or the old boys used to meet and play Scrabble almost every day. Nice set of chaps, but the guy who owned it started seeing snakes everywhere. No idea what happened to him, I can't remember his name, like I said, just here on the corner, where that big rubber duck is there. We'll have to get that from my mate Kyle. He owns a pub, well, he manages a pub in Rochdale called the Lucky Duck. And this is the beach road here now. Chatham Beach, weekends it gets rammed down here. Got to watch so crossing this road you have at the weekend, just like cars. Now we're back on the beach road. Like I said, this was either a Wednesday or a Thursday. I think it was a Thursday. I was only staying for 2-3 nights in Chatham, a couple of nights. I'm pretty sure this was a Thursday, and I come back on the Saturday. Or the Friday maybe. I went back to Bangkok. But the beach is a great place to sit and have a few beers with friends. Cheap grub, cheap beer. Or even get a nice little set, a little sang-song set. Just sit and chill out. Watch all the tides larking about. And they clean the beach every Wednesday, but there's a lot of erosion this side now. You can see. Been a hell of a lot of erosion. It used to be a gentle sloping beach. It is on the other side. You can see there in the middle there's like a bit of a breakwater. So the beach on the other side, which is where most of the expats, the local guys, hang out. So it's more of a gentle sloping beach, but this side seems to have eroded quite a bit. But I don't really come to this side that often, except for going to the bus station. That's quite severe, that erosion. They had to put steps in. Slamming concrete, the Thai answer. Slamming some concrete, that water road. But it's a nice place to chill out, especially if you like seafood. Cheap as chips, cheap beer. It's not the prettiest sea, it's not the prettiest beach. But it's pleasant, 2 hours from Bangkok, if you fancy a bit of seaside, without the noise and brashness of Pattaya. You got this place, you've got Hua Hin a bit further down the coast. A lot of people come down, make a 2 cents a stop. One night in Chatham, then a night or two in Hua Hin. But if you do come down for a weekend, you're probably better off waiting until Monday or Tuesday before heading back to Bangkok, because you won't get back on a Sunday. You'll be queuing for hours to get on a bus. or a train, you will be waiting if you get on. That's just Farty's advice. When I came here with an old girlfriend of mine, she was very, very much of the people, I think is a good way of saying it. She, what's the point in having all them umbrellas on the beach? You go and get a suntan. So go down the sand a bit, you know, if you don't go under an umbrella. So Thai people don't, I was to explain about the Thais and the sunshine. So why it's wasted on them, you know? And she was right. I thought, yeah, okay, I'll give you that. She knows it's wasted on them. So I gave her that. I thought, yeah, okay. So we should change places. They don't like the sunshine in Thailand, and we in England love the sunshine, but we never get any. There wasn't much sunshine on this day either. This is early morning, so, but it was October, I think. October, November. October it was, yes, it was October. Yeah. A little bit of noise coming up in a bit, but not I can do about that. So on the other side of the breakwater, in the middle, the beach is all just like this all the way along, nice and sloping, beautiful, especially when the sun shines. Have a few beers and jump on a banana boat with your mates, or not. But there used to be like a little plaza, even with a go-go bar or the chicken coop, which wasn't up to much, but you know, there were no spring chickens in that coop, I tell you. And it was a nice little plaza, a few okay bars on it, and you had Soy bus station, which is an okay little Soy even now. Even then it was good, and even now it's quite a pleasant little Soy. And on the other side, heading north, there used to be the odd little Soy just branching off with a few little bars here and there, dotted here and there. And some of the bars are okay, but it's not a place to go for nightlife. It's not that sort of place. It's more a place to come for peace and quiet and sit on the beach with your mates. You know, go play a game of golf in Hua Hin. But that's what most people do. Come look at the giant crab. The giant crab of Chatham. Marvellous. But it's a nice little town. It's some of that I'll always have very fond memories of it. I like Chatham. It won't win any awards for clean beaches or prettiness. It won't get the best beach in the world video awards from anywhere. Okay. There's my crab. Colin the crab. Colin the Chatham crab. I don't know why, if Chatham's noted for crab or anything. I don't know what the significance in that is. But now we're going to the nicer side, the northern side, just past the rocks. Jet skis, the curse of many a Thai beach. The banana boat, the good old banana boat. But the time's gone mad for the weekends, you know, the operators must make a pretty penny at weekends. Because all the umbrellas you saw before, on both sides of the beach, absolutely rammed. You can see how far it goes down there. That's the nicer side of the beach. But them umbrellas get absolutely hammered out, just full of people at the weekends. Just Thais coming down from Bangkok, or Petbury, Ratchaburi. Urban Thais just coming down for a bit of fresh air at the weekend. But it's good fun, you know, they're always nice, just Thais out there, enjoying themselves. If you've ever been to Bang Saen, anywhere like that, similar sort of vibe to Bang Saen, or Sirat Cha. And this hotel here, not a bad little guest house, it used to be quite cheap. Memory serves me right, because me and Steph stayed in there once for a weekend. Because Ferg's beds were rock hard, so me and Steph stayed in there. Just to have a nice comfy bed to sleep in for a few nights. And head back to my brekkie, I think. side of the road. I think it's called Scandi Guest House or something, that one. Just nice room. Oh, that's me having a puff. That's what tats to buy. Well, I'll leave that and thank you for joining me. And hopefully don't forget about Farty's Asia party coming in October 2024, and hopefully I'll see you there. Or 48 of you. Okay guys, so I'll see you soon. I'll leave it here and thank you for watching.